We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Cleveland Browns. Set to go, Younghoe Koo ready to do the honors. And we are underway from Santa Clara. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mayfield dumps this to his running back, Chubb. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. This defense for the Niners, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Mayfield on play action. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Anthony Schwartz, 46 yards. And the Browns have taken the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
An extra point by Nagar is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Tua going to throw. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. First carry for Josh Jacobs. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On 2nd and 9, Tua. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. The #1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him.
Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
This one complete to Jalen Waddle.
They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th. They go with Jacobs. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Tua now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And this is caught. Touchdown. Wait, hold a second here. A flag down. Let's see if this will stand. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone, you take the points and keep moving.
Koo able to connect on the extra point.
And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And the ball is knocked out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
You certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time: completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. From the 22, Tua. Looking sideline, incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
These two teams all tied after 1. Third down, it's Nick Chubb. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Another good run there. He's been good all season long. I don't know if he's going to win that MVP award, but just to be in the discussion, obviously that means he's had a great run.
The raw numbers put him in the discussion. Can he carry his team to enough victories? Can he put him in a spot where we...
Oh, Chubb fumbled it. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Give him 3 on the gain there. Second and goal. Jacobs again. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You'd better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Second down, here's Chubb again.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The yardage numbers for him just keep piling up for his career. He's now toppled, Charles, the 11,000-yard mark.
And just think about that. For most NFL running backs in their career, it feels like if they get to 1,000 yards, they've had a nice little run. He's over 11,000 yards, probably beyond his wildest dreams.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Two minutes gone by, second quarter. They go play action. Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Browns. Odell Beckham with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Extra point by Nagar is up and good.
And we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Even though they might not find the number 1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick. Because a lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they could very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs.
And confidence, that's the word I would use from our meetings with them. They said we're playing our best football right now. It is showing. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Play action. Now it's Tua. They'll roll him out. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa on the move to his left. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. He's thankful right now for that sideline because it could have been a fumble loss, instead just a fumble, though they will have to punt it down.
You're right about that, but do you think there's ever been a player happier to see his own punter go on the field than him?
No.
I mean, not at all, right? How fortunate is he that they got a chance to punt it away, and it's not just a turnover at the spot.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Dre Greenlaw in there on the tackle. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 52 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
They'll run with Chubb, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb taking it in from 4 yards out, and the Browns have moved out in front.
Extra point by Nagar is up and good, and the lead is now 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua steps away. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And this one is incomplete.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Tua, he finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass, a run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Push him back. Push him back.
Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off inside the 5. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
So we come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Browns with a lead. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports.
And the half will begin with a touchback.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
A big connection on that one. 39 yards.
So when's the best time to take the big shots downfield? When you think a defense least expects it, and I think the first play of the 3rd quarter qualifies. They came right out firing. That's how you send a message to start the second half of a game.
They'll run on 1st down. Jacobs. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Well, let's check on the call. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Tua. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. So no gain on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Browns drive about to get started. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. Anthony Schwartz, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Nagar is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. They'll try and run for it. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. From the gun, it's Tua. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. He's picked off near his own 48. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Extra point by Nagar is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns in 21. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they gave up the pick six, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Looking for right, and he finds him. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. On play action, here's Tua. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Jalen Waddle with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. And oh, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded right around the 8. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. And a nice little gain. 106 yards for him now on the ground as he goes over the century mark here. I'd say he's ready for the playoffs ahead, no doubt. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. They give the Chubb out of the gun. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. So, Charles, you look at this offense, and really on paper, at least, a great situation for them upcoming. They're unbeaten on the year, an open week coming up after this. So I guess my question, any worry that maybe this is coming at the wrong time?
Oh, definitely I would be worried about this game, maybe more than any other on the schedule, because I know my guys are looking ahead to that open week. I've got to keep them focused on the task ahead, make sure they take care of business in this one. Otherwise, you're talking about a double trap. The trap of losing the game and then having the open week and having to stew about it.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down fourth quarter. Looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips. They're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it out. And we've got them now.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Browns look poised to reach 17-0 as they add on to their lead. An extra point by Nagar is up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. Here's Tua. Dancing to his left. He's going to let it fly. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. So that'll back them up 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off inside the 5. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. Well, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
Second down, here's Chubb again. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Cleveland, they finish off a perfect regular season, 17-0. And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for the 49ers, they suffered just their 4th loss all year to bring the final mark to 13-4 overall. And as division champs, they will host a playoff game.
today. From Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's the NFC Wild Card Round on EA Sports.
And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
This is swung out to Eckler.
Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. They'll set up to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. That catch good for 5. It's third down. He'll drop to throw.
He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early in the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game too. Again, he'll drop to throw.
He'll drop this one off to Eckler.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll make it second down. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Now they face a second and long following the holding penalty. They'll look to throw again. It's complete to Fuller. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to make it third down and 10. Back to throw again. Get there and bring him down. Dexter Lawrence drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up fourth down.
On fourth down, punt coming from Braden Mann.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Tua now on first down. Out to his left. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Touchdown, 49ers.
Jalen Waddle.
An 80-yard touchdown.
And the Niners will strike first here, this wild card matchup.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He's got Fuller. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They're going to look to throw.
Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And he is going to have a Falcons first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Fuller. That catch good for only a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. He finds his man, complete. It's Franklin. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But the Falcons were able to recover, so they will keep possession. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back to throw. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Fuller. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Tua Tagovailoa in the offense heading back out. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown 49ers. Jalen Waddle, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. Extra point by Cooper, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Atlanta regains possession of the football. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. A handoff. It's Eckler. Powers through. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
The throw over the middle taken in. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, Abraham. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a give running left is Eckler. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now back to throw. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. They'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Touchdown, Falcons! Will Fuller from 4 yards out. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. He's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And the Falcons score to cap it off. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw up the...
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, 49ers. Jalen Waddle saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. Crew able to connect on the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Atlanta prepped and readied for its next possession. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll set up a throw. That's into the hands of Eckler. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. They'll look to throw now on first down. He's letting this one go for Fuller.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Picked off at the 23.
Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were in nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do.
And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa, eluding the pressure right. Going for it all. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Jalen Waddle
on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And with 25 seconds to go, we'll see how they want to play this. Short throw caught by Pitts.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Second and 5. The football, but the Falcons weren't able to recover, so they will keep possession. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Now he'll throw deep left side. And got his man complete. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. So we come upon halftime. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout.
This one fielded at the 5. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua rolling to his left. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Mecole Hardman, 69 yards.
And the 49ers continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
Able to connect on the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half. Now, they are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
And now the throw going to Fuller, and he's got it. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. Fielded at about the 28. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown. Mecole Hardman. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Well, the Falcons back out, getting set for this next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Dexter Lawrence. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they? And got his man complete. Touchdown 49ers. Mecole Hardman saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Niners get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
2nd and 9 now. Throw left side complete. That's Fuller. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 57 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He finds his man complete. That's Fuller. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Same result as last play, 14 yards and another 1st down. On the give, this is Eckler. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw here. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22. One quarter remains in this NFC Wild Card matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Dexter Lawrence, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. Complete to his receiver, Palmer. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. The kick by McManus is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. And you'd have to say they have done what they set out to do in this wild card round. It won't get easier from here, of course, but they'll certainly have some momentum built up for when they hit the road. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown! Nico Hardman, 75 yards. And the Niners have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they are most likely staring at a cold end of their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far. And they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. 2nd and 2. He finds
Finds his man, complete. That's Franklin.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
I got you. I got you. Let's 57.
Back to throw now on first down. Short throw caught by Pitts. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Looking to throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Dexter Lawrence in there to get him again. That is sack number 6. One off the NFL record of 7.
57.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. It's a big play there for Atlanta.
57, Mike 57.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Back to throw here. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. McManus now for the extra point. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. So this drive spans 7 plays. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that's caught inside the 35. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Sliding out of the pocket. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Well, look, this is a team, Charles. They faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division. But they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game. A message to the top seeds. Overlook us at your own peril. We're pretty darn good.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Falcons ready to take over. And at this point, maybe you say, you know, it was a good effort really just to make the playoffs. They couldn't win their division, but did earn a wild card berth. It does appear, however, that their season is just a few minutes away from ending in one-and-done fashion. A pass there over the middle to start things out. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. Only needing 2 yards on second down. San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll set up to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. He'll drop to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. And the Niners will continue on as we say so long, everybody. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The 49ers get the win here.